Hey, what's up, guys? Out in the woods again. Another adventure. I gotta put my gloves on. Yep. Gotta put my glove on. Always put gloves on and a face mask. Always be prepared for the cold. See, I double layer it with another pair of gloves. I'm in shorts, but the cold is a t-shirt helps your knees out. I mean, as long as my up top is warm, my knees will be fine. My knees are used to it anyway. This is the wilderness. This is what I do. We'll just leave that book bag here. We got my stick. We have a hiking stick we use. Make sure that you go in front of you, when you're going down a hill like this, because it's wet. The ground is wet. You gotta put the stick in front of you and push it down and give you some ground. And walk sideways. Walk sideways a lot. That's what I do. You see my legs, the way they walk. And you got a lot of mud, a lot of dirt and shit. You might have fucking deer poop too. But since you got all these leaves here, the deer poop would be all buried with the leaves. Yep. This is where I go. I mean, it may go a little bit further. We'll take a little bit more of an adventure here. I got a double pair of socks on. But shit, my fucking feet are used to it as my knees are used to it. It's like a fork with this freaking damn piece of stick I got. It's great. You can push things away. You can push shit like that away. Looks like somebody put a plastic rubber thing around here, plastic material that they use for like construction work. That tire is pretty much flat. Well, no, it's not flat. It's just the inside. Yeah. Now, again, when you see something like this, and you see rocks or some fucking tires like that, and this is all slanted down. All in an incline. That's not a good way to go. You go this way. You go the way that you think is best. Especially with these tires being like steps. You don't want to fall on your ass. And breathe a lot while you're doing it, because it's hard to move whenever you got two things in your hand. But while you breathe a lot to help your body get oxygen when you're walking down like that. And book bag will stay up there. And I got water, I got juice. I had some leftover pizza I brought with me. If it's cold outside, you can bring a container with you. And I mean, eating cold pizza, it's great. See, this right here, that broke. These rocks, pretty slow rocks. Really put that fucking stick into the ground really hard. That's pretty strong. Push these out the way. That's why I have this fork for a stick, so it can get to the ground. And I didn't even know it. That's just my instincts. Look at this big old fat tire. That's a big fucking tire too. Nose runs like crazy. Okay, now this path, you got a little bit of mud there, but that mud will freeze up. We'll go a little bit further today, then we'll walk back up that way, since I don't get lost in the woods. You don't get lost in the woods if you know the direct path backwards, the same way you took, the same way you came in. That's how you don't get lost in the woods. I could be as far in the woods as I want to be. Because that's the thing with being in the woods, is you got to know how fast to take. You got to know what's dangerous. And always bring a stick with you, because you might run into some fucking wild dogs. You let them know that you're the fucking boss. You're the fucking hunter in these woods. I don't care what animal comes at me. I don't care what it does come at me, because I'll fuck it up with a stick. Throw a rock at it. Be primitive when you're in the fucking woods, when you're dealing with fucking animals and shit. That's why you got sticks like this, because a stick like this, I could fuck up an eyeball, I could fuck up your face. I could do whatever I want with that. It's all about the strength and the power. The power! The stick like this is long too, so you can know how to use it for a defense weapon. Okay, so since we've got this little pathway, this obstruction in our way, we'll take this path. We'll go straight down this way. And then we'll walk up this way and then walk down. But there's some rocks here that we can step on. It's all about having good balance too when you're on your feet. But I use the balls of my feet like a wolf does whenever I'm in the woods. Yep, got a little deeper, but this is the only pathway I can really take. Let's walk up that way a little bit. Let's go that way. It looks like the way we can take. This isn't bad. Nope, not bad at all. I mean, at least I can get up here. And then, yep. See, there's these dead trees that are alive. You know, all these trees that are around, it's all these fucking trees that break down and get old. Be around for so many years. Good thing with the leaves, right? It's soft. It's nice and soft for your legs. I drink coconut water. If I drink any kind of water, it's coconut water. It's really great for your hydration and your stamina. I mean, I like drinking just regular water, but coconut water helps you hydrate when you're on the go. If you're in the woods for long periods of time, make sure you eat a decent sized meal and bring a little bit of snacks with you. But I didn't really snack. I mean, I brought ready to go food with me already. I already ate a pizza. You got your bread, you got your meat, you got your mushroom, you got your vegetables on there. It's pretty much your glucose. That's why people eat pizza. That's why a lot of athletes eat pizza. A lot of actors eat pizza, because it's glucose, protein, and vitamins. You gotta think what you're eating when it comes to pizza. I can't do much with me holding the phone, so I just go on these walks, and then I'll go back, and then go back to my book bag. Look at that! I saw the freaking damn bacteria in the mushrooms. These mushrooms, it's pretty much fungi, is what it is. Fungi gets on shit due to the weather and due to the moisture. The moisture is what it is. That's why you see these are probably poisonous. I would never eat these. If you're in the woods and you try to eat shit in the woods, make sure you know what you're eating. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. See that line right there? See that fence? Do not go past that. Do not. Stay away from that, because that is private property right there. If you see a barbed area like that and it's all the way down there, you see part of a sign, something like that, that's definitely means that someone owns this, but it's to the public. Of course, you got to think. I mean, if you're out here lighting a fire, make sure you get permission with the owner that owns this land. Yeah, I broke it off. It's all good though. I got a halfway stick, but it's sharp, so I can definitely get in there pretty good. Great to be out in the woods again. This is the only spot that I found that's actually to the public. Of course, no one really actually goes up in here. No one really does this stuff anymore, hardly. But I love to do things. I mean, I love to do things that I love doing. That's what you do. Do things that you love doing. That's what it is. I mean, if you're afraid of being bored, do something. Start making videos. I know the world is full of depression and just anxiety and stress. The world's so fucked up nowadays. It's good to get videos out and show people inspiration and inspire people to do these videos and help people out with everything. Yama and then a lot of those people that do a lot of partially part acting. And it's good for them. It's acting is good for them, but then they'll because there's days where I do a video and I'm like, man, I want to do another video. I want to do another video. I want to do another video. You get older, and you get older through your age, and you find out that your brain is like lost with thinking of what your life is going to be. I mean, who are you going to be? In 50 years from now. You got to take that in consideration and knowing what to do. And if you love doing movies, do movies. If you love acting, do acting. Keep at it. Keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the people, actors that help me do this shit. Because, I mean, I get out there and do the videos, and eventually I'll meet famous people. Of course, I'm already becoming famous, partially. Now, that way is the same way I took, so... well, yeah. Okay, never mind. We took the wrong way. We just gotta walk down this way. Since we took the wrong path, we're supposed to take these tires. Okay, we're walking back up. And I'll do this like all the time. I just gotta do a little different stuff. Now to be able to actually have my phone and my phone mount, because you guys can't really see much what I'm doing. Of course you can see where I'm walking to and shit, and showing you guys the path and what I do to my legs. It's a lot better to have a head strap. That way I could be making some bushcraft shit. Don't take down the dead tree or the live trees. Don't try to take those down. Just let them be. You take the trees, the bark and tree that's already down the ground. Okay. Now this stick, it's a good stick. Always find a good stick when you're in the woods. It's a pathway that I always take down there. Now, without the stick, I did say that, but a lot of people, because I could walk up that way or I could walk up this way. Walk up the way that the tires are coming from. And always feel around to see the ground is stable or not. The ground may not be stable at all. It may fall down. The tires are really flimsy. You put your foot there, grab right there, and then climb. Climbing is one thing about being in woods. You gotta climb like a monkey. Okay, so now that we got this piece of fucking wood, this tree sticking out, let's use that tree to hold up on, push myself up. And if you're walking on the hill, make sure you walk up it with your back bented. So if you walk up a hill, you don't walk up a hill straight. You walk up a hill bended like this, so you can get stance. You get your stance down. All right. Make sure you have hard footing. Make sure you really push your foot into that ground. You see how hard my feet sound? That's how hard your feet gotta be in the woods to have stance, to have balance. Okay. This way. Take this way. It's great. Eventually, I'll get permission from the owner, and then I'll light a fire down here. I mean, I ain't gonna do no bushcraft firing because I don't have all the stuff for that. And I gotta really learn the knowledge. I mean, knowledge doesn't just come like that. You get knowledge from learning things. And you gotta learn things on YouTube. That's how everyone learns shit nowadays. I mean, I look up videos. YouTube's like a education tool nowadays. Because you can look up how to make a fire outside. And I did that when I was a kid, when Dad taught me that. But when I'm not here by myself trying to do it, it's different. Do it a different way and do it the kind of way. Because up there in Fulton, Missouri, when I was up there for about 2 years, there was a spot I got into. It was called a Viking spot because it was so deep in the woods. It wasn't really hilly. It's like we light a fire and the fire smoke would just flourish through the woods. Like if you light a fire in here, you'll see smoke come up. But there, you didn't see smoke come up. The smoke would flourish through the woods because it was so covered with woods. You know, I mean, woods are spaced out like trees and logs and your small little trees. You got your thin trees, you got thick trees, and they're all spaced out. They're not let together. pretty much, and that's, you know, some part of like forests, Viking forests and Iceland and Greenland, and then Alaska. There's a lot of forests around there that have woods that are just compact all together. That's what I mean by a Viking spot. It's because the woods and the trees are all together. They weren't spaced out like these trees are today. And there are certain spots in the world that you find that are like that. Now you see a log like this. Step on it, grab into the thick part of the piece of wood, and it'll help you get over. Don't be scared of fucking snakes and shit and bugs. They'll sense that fucking heat off you. Like me, they sense heat off me, and you know, we're above the food chain. I'll tell you that right now. Humans are above the food chain. Me being Viking, I am way above the food chain of animals. Any animals that come to me, they run away. But that's the instinct of running away. That's their defensive mechanism. Of course, don't go starting shit with an animal. Don't go fight it. Make sure you know the animal or what animal it is. All right, guys, that's the end of the video. The adventure video for today. That's part 4 of my adventure videos. I'll catch you guys on the other one. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel. All right, peace out, guys.